Dear child, you keep asking why don't you? Why this happened, why that door closed, why the timing was so cruel. Your mind runs in circles trying to piece together what doesn't make sense. You feel confused, sometimes angry, sometimes just numb. You think, if I could just understand it, maybe I could accept it. Or maybe if God really cared, this wouldn't have happened. And what you need, beloved, is not a lecture. You need someone to sit with you in the confusion and help you see. So come, dear heart, sit down. Just for a moment, set aside the frantic search for answers. I want to talk with you, not at you. I want to help you understand what's been so hard to see. My child, I know how heavy the unanswered questions are. They sit in your chest like stones. They wake you at night. They make you withdraw from people who seem to have it all figured out. You're exhausted from trying to make sense of it. And part of you is afraid that if you stop asking, you'll never get clarity. But another part of you is afraid of the answer. What if the truth is that none of it mattered? Precious one, listen gently. I will help you understand. Not all at once, not in a way that ties everything into a perfect bow, but in a way that steadies you, that lets you carry what you've been through without it crushing you. Beloved, the first thing I need you to hear is this. Your confusion does not offend me. Your questions are not rebellion. Your struggle to make sense of pain does not mean you lack faith. It means you're human, and I made you human. My dear one, some of what happened to you was never my plan. It was the result of living in a world where people have choices, and some of those choices hurt you. Some of what happened was the natural consequence of being in a body that ages, breaks, gets sick. And some of what happened was timing, things colliding in ways that felt random, cruel, impossible to accept. Beloved family, we continue this mission quietly, with faith, even when it is not easy. If God places it on your heart to support this work, you can find the link is in the description and comment box. Every small act of support carries this message forward. Dear heart, I did not script every detail of your suffering, but I have been present in every moment of it. And I have been working, quietly, steadily, to bring something real out of what tried to destroy you. Loved one, you wanted an explanation that would make the pain worth it, a reason big enough to justify the loss. But some pain doesn't come with a tidy reason. It just comes. And what I offer you is not a formula, it's my presence in the middle of it. My child, you've been thinking that understanding would bring you peace. But sometimes peace comes not from knowing why, but from knowing who holds you while you walk through the dark. Beloved, I want to show you something you may have missed. You've been so focused on what went wrong that you haven't noticed what held. You're still here. That's not small. You didn't become what the pain tried to make you. You didn't harden completely. You didn't lose your ability to care. You're wounded, yes. Tired, yes. But not destroyed. Precious one, that is not luck. That is grace meeting you in ways you didn't recognize. Dear heart, you've wanted me to explain the whole story so it makes sense from beginning to end. But life doesn't work that way. Some chapters are still being written. Some healing is still forming. Some connections between the pain and the purpose won't be visible until you're further down the road. And I'm asking you to walk with me anyway. My dear one, here's what I can tell you now. What happened to you taught you things you couldn't have learned in comfort. It taught you empathy. It taught you that surface-level answers don't comfort real grief. It taught you that some people will stay and some people will leave. And that tells you about them, not about your worth. Loved one, you learned how to keep going when you didn't want to. You learned that your strength is deeper than you thought. You learned that you could survive what you were sure would end you. Those lessons cost you. I will not pretend they didn't. But they also shaped you into someone who can hold space for others in ways most people can't. My child, that matters. Beloved, I also want you to understand something about timing. You've been angry about when things happened, why it came so late, or why it was taken so soon, or why the door opened and then slammed shut. Dear heart, timing is one of the hardest things to accept, because from where you stand it looks cruel. But let me offer you a different lens. Some doors closed because what was behind them would have hurt you worse. Some things were delayed because you weren't ready yet, not in skill but in the kind of readiness that protects your soul. Some things were taken because they were finished even though you weren't ready to say goodbye. Precious one, I know that's hard. I know you wanted more time. I know you wanted different outcomes. But the timing you experienced, even when it felt wrong, was not random. It was held in a larger story you can't see all of yet. My dear one, you ask, why didn't you stop it? And that question carries so much pain. Loved one, I gave this world freedom. Real freedom. Not the kind that only allows good choices, but the kind that allows real love, real courage, real sacrifice, and also real harm. I could have made you a puppet with no will, but that's not love. Love requires choice, and choice means some people will choose badly. Some systems will break. Some bodies will fail. Dear heart, I grieve that as much as you do. I am not distant from your suffering. I entered it. I know what it is to be betrayed, abandoned, misunderstood, and hurt by the ones who should have protected. So when you cry out, where were you? I want you to know, I was there, in the friend who stayed, in the thought that kept you alive, in the morning that came even when you didn't want it to. Dear child, it has been happening in small, ordinary moments. When the room is finally quiet and your thoughts get louder. When you scroll past another voice promising peace, clarity, healing, and you feel both drawn and tired. You have been carrying a private split inside you. Your beloved is another piece of what you need to understand. Some of your suffering was meant to be shared, not carried alone. You've been isolating because you thought no one could handle your questions. But isolation is not protecting you, it's starving you. Precious one, you were made for connection. And part of how you'll make sense of this is by letting safe people sit with you in it. Not people who rush you with easy answers. People who can hold the weight of I don't know without needing to fix you. Dear heart, those people exist, and it's okay to need them. My dear one, I also want to address what you fear most. You're afraid that all of this suffering will be wasted, that you'll look back and realize it didn't produce anything good. Loved one, listen. Nothing you've walked through will be wasted. Not if you let me work with it. Not if you stay open, even just a little, to the possibility that something is being built in the hidden places. My child, you don't have to manufacture meaning out of your pain. You don't have to force a testimony. You just have to keep living. Keep choosing honesty. Keep moving toward light even when it's faint. And over time you will see threads connecting in ways that comfort you. Beloved, some of the explanation you're looking for will come in retrospect. Years from now you'll look back and notice things you couldn't see in the moment. You'll see how one hard season prepared you for another. You'll see how a loss made space for something new. You'll see how your endurance became a quiet strength others leaned on. Precious one, the full picture is not visible yet, but it's forming. My dear one, for now, here's what I'm asking. Stop demanding that everything makes sense before you take another step. Stop waiting for a complete explanation before you allow yourself peace. You can hold both unanswered questions in a steady heart. You can say, I don't understand this, and also say, but I will keep going. Loved one, faith is not having all the answers. Faith is trusting that you are held even when the answers are still forming. My child, I will continue to unfold understanding for you, not all at once, not on your timeline, but in the moments when you're ready to hold it. Beloved, Some clarity will come in quiet conversations. Some will come in sudden realizations months from now. Some will come when you meet someone whose story mirrors yours, and you finally see why you had to walk this. Dear heart, the explanation is not one moment, it's a slow unveiling, and I'm walking with you through every layer of it. Precious one, if your mind is still racing, that's okay. You don't have to force it quiet. Just notice, you're not figuring this out by yourself anymore. You're sitting here, listening, letting me speak. That's enough for now. My dear one, I am not angry at your questions. I am not frustrated by your need to understand. I am patient. I will stay near while you process, while you grieve, while you slowly piece together what you can hold. Loved one, the full story is still unfolding. But here's what you can know right now. You are loved. You are seen. You are not walking this alone, and the pain you've carried has not been invisible to me. My child, rest a little now. Let the questions settle without needing answers this very moment. You will understand more as you go, and until then, I will hold what you can't yet carry, steady and close, as long as you need. Amen. Beloved family, we may not always have the words to fully express it, but we deeply honor those who have supported this mission. Your generosity carries purpose. May God remember your kindness and bless you in His perfect way.